see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on last year's national champion, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. Gives it on the option. Hard running there. tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. It has been a rocky ride through Big Ten play so far, and they're running out of time to turn it around.
Yeah, and sometimes the Big Ten will do that to you, right? It's a competitive conference. There's a lot of competitive environments that you have to step into, and they haven't been great this season, let's be honest. But, Jesse, I'm more interested to see how they finish off the last part of this season, because it's one thing to have expectations and to get down. It's another thing to quit.
Yeah, you just want to see how resilient they are too, David, because the coach, he's been saying the right things after taking all these losses at the podium after games. We got guys hurt. We've got young players. We're inexperienced. We're learning how to win. But, you know, you're running out of time for excuses. You've now got to turn the page. You've got to show up. You've got to put a complete game together and get it done.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
He decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on the...
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the... He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Might be calling a hot route. Lewis wants to pass. With the catch, it's Green. Crossing the 30, he's got away. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And the Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. Unloads to the right. Pulls it in. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. The Ducks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He wants it all. Touchdown, Oregon! Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got the quick pass. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
Trying play action. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. The give on the option. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
I think to be a down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these third and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year, but you've got to be able to get push up front, and it helps when you have a talent like that to turn around and hand the football off to.
That's caught. It's Cade. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. And the Spartans have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
This defense, they are tenacious, and you've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Makes the grab. It's Roberts. Running through contact. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Collier. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. The Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Bryant. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Spartans kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. He'll do it himself. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on second down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And this deep. Lewis to throw. Works the middle. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense trying to keep them off balance on first and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on first down. Going to throw it over the top of the deep. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. The defender was right there. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. He's not afraid to go deep. And that will fall incomplete as we have played one quarter, a quarter in which they tried to wrap it up with a huge play. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hilton. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Ducks will have it first and 10. caught in the backfield. It's Hilton. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Going downfield for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
This one's complete.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Tight end finds a soft spot. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! Offense in a bunch formation. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got it in the middle. It's Bryant. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And a really nice job on the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
He's looking deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Austin. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The officials offer. Wants to adjust the pattern. Lewis wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
2 running backs alongside the quarterback. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He picks it up, still on his feet.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll need some juice in that arm on 3rd and long. Snagged in the middle. It's Collier. He is denied. Cannot get to the first. He might want another play. Lewis to throw. Got a man. It's Wood. Inside the 40. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Going for it all. He makes a grab. Into the end zone. Looking for room. It's Cade. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. And the Heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line. The defense gonna stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled. He'll start this drive firing. Got it in the middle. It's Hill.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Lewis wants to pass. Pulls it in. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Caught over the middle. It's Wood. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Man, this quarterback is having a 1st half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Oregon! And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Going to the run to start this second half.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got his man. Brought down at the 38 after a gain of 5.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, receivers got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time.
Oh, he's got some space. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. Throws to the wideout. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window.
Got a big paw on it, and the tip drill pick.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
Here he goes breaking the pocket. At the 35, he's got room. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe. The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. Off play action on first down. Fires to the right. That's caught. It's Hilton. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before it's finally stopped. That last chunk play is one that'll really put a drive on the move. It's 1st and 10 from the 43. On the run, it's Green. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The offense changing the play. Lewis to throw. Makes the grab outside. It's Hilton. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. And the Ducks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. It's complete. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On 4th down, going to the air. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Oh, they're after him. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Wood. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. The Ducks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Ducks! They punctuate the chance. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Grabbed in the middle, it's Jones. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Makes a man miss. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the pressure gets to him again. One final play before the end of the quarter. Lewis wants to pass. Fires left. He makes a catch. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. In the final period of this one. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete. And he will score. Touch. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes the catch. It's Stokes. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They'll run the counter. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah,
and the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
That's why you got to avoid 3rd and long situations if you're on offense because the defense knows it's pass, and all these guys are pinning their ears back. They're getting upfield, and you're under so much duress. On top of that, you give up a fumble. That is a huge play for the defense.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Lewis to throw. Still looking on the move. That's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Yeah, and that's fumbles in consecutive weeks. Coaches don't like that. They start to, you know what happens is the trust factor goes out the window. I don't want to run you as much because I can't trust you as much, especially in big spots. Got to hold on to that football.
A solid run there as he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. The Spartans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run it from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing the...
Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it that deep. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Finds his man. It's Wood. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on second down. Quarterback making checks. Wants to fire on second down. Hauls it in. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Ducks want to move quickly. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you've got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Hugs it downfield. Complete to the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Ducks are rolling down the field. Looking to throw, it's Rivera. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And the Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Fletcher. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. First down here for the offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. They're working that left side. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. The Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Second down now after the sack. Wants to go up top. Unloads it left. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
Quarterback making adjustments. Off the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they're going to put another one. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin. And you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
Firing to the right, complete. And out of bounds right at the 12-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Dropping back, it's Rivera. Fires to the tight end. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
And tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Into the end zone. And give him another. To the air on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Timeout called by the defense. 23 seconds left on the clock. And the Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. The defense will use. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them